and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Roll call, please.
Evancho.
Here.
Hill.
Here.
Loffman.
Here.
McMillan. Mauer.
Here.
Wolverton.
Here.
Zaleski.
Here.
Mr. Mauer, oh, sorry, Mr. Selesky,
Make a motion, we excuse Councilperson McMillan.
second. Mr. Mauer,
Second.
is I called on you already? All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion is granted. Reading of the minutes. Mr. Loffman,
Make a motion, we dispense with the reading of the minutes and place on file.
Ms. Hill,
I'll second that motion.
all in favor of that motion, signify by saying aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. That motion is granted. Next is the reading, mayor's report. Mayor, I know. Try to get the important stuff.
Okay, here we are. Good afternoon, everybody. Sun's shining, everybody's jumping around, and got a lot going on. I'll try to keep it moving here. First up on the list in front of you, request to assist Park with Memorial. Without getting into deeper details, we'll just wait till next week. They've got some things going on out there, need a little help and some discussion. 2, request from the park to enter into agreement with Pyrotechnico Fireworks Incorporated for the 2020 War Fireworks Supply Display, and if you say no to that, we're gonna have problems. Just kidding. And 3, request from Utilities Director to appropriate $770,000 into the Water Capital Improvement Account. And 4, request to go into executive session to discuss contracts here in just a little bit.
Okay, yeah, we'll deal that at the end of the meeting, but all the rest of them will go to the Finance Committee.
I had planned tonight just a few informational items, and there's actually a very good bit of them. Real quick, on the front page here, I got spring cleanup again, 26th through 27th. The Tree City USA, we were nominated again. You might have heard it on the radio, and there was a little blurb in the paper. Actually, I could send in a memo. There's 2 things I want you aware of. On behalf of Arbor Day Foundation, I'm thrilled to congratulate Cambridge on earning recognition for 2023 Tree City USA. Residents of Cambridge should be proud to live in a community that makes planting and caring for trees a priority. Over the last few years, the value and importance of trees become increasingly clear. Cities and towns across the globe are facing issues of air quality, water resources, personal health, and well-being, and Cambridge has taken steps to create a brighter, greener future. And I'll leave the other 4 pages unattended. If you want them, I got them. Probably not, but we'll. Airport information, I got a letter from them, and it was from Rob Moorhead. Cambridge Airport Authority, March 24th board meeting passed a resolution thanking Cambridge for removing brush and obstructions along the banks of Chapman Run. This greatly improved the appearance of the airport as well as meeting FFA requirements for the airport. Consider some of the bumps and bruises along the way. I think we kind of healed up a few things there. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Now I'm off part. Don't forget, we have a sidewalk program. If you're within the sound of my voice, that's at the mayor's desk. If you're interested in a 50-50 program, we do that every year, and I just want to throw that out there. We've been lucky to get some people investing, and I think there's still some more stuff going on out there. I asked my department heads to give me 3 positive things per department, and right off the get-go, Safety Director Mark Baker, the elevator is scheduled for inspection this Friday, and with really a lot of luck, we need some in operation by April 1st. So for those that work here, we understand what we've been through there in the public. 2, municipal court lighting progress is in progress. Han Electric is currently installing new lights. If you want more information on that, feel free to ask me, but make a long story short, as new as that building was, there was lighting issues. 3, we contracted with Blue Sky to roof replacement on the Ellis building at a substantial savings compared to the other 3 estimates. It was $80K less. Work is scheduled to begin early May, June. We had some major water issues in that building. James Green Cemetery has been cleaned up from the Christmas decorations. The new section posts are on the way. You'll see the white posts on the corners out there. They're pretty nice. Two quotes have been for land clearing, expansion of the cemetery. Tom Lanning and myself and James spent some more time down in the valley, kind of looking things over. So we're gonna start nipping on a few of them shaky trees and some of that bad lumber laying down, start cleaning up to expand a little bit. More information forthcoming, but the bottom line is we have found a way to kind of take some steps into the future. Nick Cunningham Engineering, Edgeworth Waterline, I signed the contracts today. So stay tuned, that's gonna start heating up out there. We have a contractor there. 2, Guernsey County Water and Sewer Agreement is ongoing. 3, water and the raw water line, I guess we just received notification that we're gonna have a meeting with Troy Balderson's group. Even though the building's closed Friday, we'll be here at 10 o'clock. Lou Thornton Utilities, continuous improvement of the sewer system. They're working on some things down there. And Brian in the water area is working on maintenance item, updating the tank valves, etc. 3, continue update electric controls at the plant, both and the sewer system. Tom Lanning Street, mowing has started as of today. The tree commission is also out pruning trees. Now, here's what I want you to hear me on, because this is going to be a step trying to reach out. Number 3, compost facility will be open this year, starting in April, on Wednesdays from 12 to 7, and on Saturdays from 7 to 11. That will be for only Cambridge residents and for debris and normal activity. We will not be having businesses dumping at random and people coming off the interstate. They'll be turned away. And they will be staffed. That will be kind of a little bit of an overtime thing, so they're stepping up willing to do it. So basically, it's going to be a little bit of, again, of a learning curve, but we totally shut it down last year. We got it, if you've been down in there at all, you've seen we've made some hen roads where we can have areas of designation where we can try it again. I think we'll be okay, but we're going to be checking, and that's where we're going to go with it and try it out. So I'm real excited about that. I'm going to just gear it up and put it on the trailer or bag it or whatever you want to do, and then you can get down there at the appointed time. So we're going to give it a go. And 4, the asphalt plant is opening briefly for a special contract. They're going to give us just enough blacktop to go out and get the water holes that are being cemented right now. You might have seen some roads one way today, some Lincoln, Jefferson Avenue was one of those, a couple of places like that, Creston Road and different things. Anyhow, that's ongoing. Brandon Hine Economic Community Development Land Bank Demolition Grant application has been submitted. In other words, we're going after some more. It's probably a year out, but it's a year process. But you saw some of the activity we enjoyed from last year's process. Thank you to council for hiring an environmental hazard engineer, and we have had a couple applications show up. 3, administration demolition, and you've seen some of the stuff going on out there, and working on that. Tim Gibson Park, Parkside Tasty Treat, I just got asked about that, and the pool getting ready to open. There's no set dates yet, but there's some repairs and different things going on, especially in the Parkside area. 2, planning the new mowers to have them in within the month, trying to hold on and trade what we have in, and we don't want something else to break in between times. And the 5013C is finalized for the park. That is huge, and there's been a board established for it, which will work along with the park board. I'm just real excited. I wanted that years ago, even back when I was on the park board. Then it came for a little while with a couple individuals, and then it went for a while. And so anyhow, we're going to get that baby back, so that's huge. Kim Conrath, Code Enforcement, she was out today, so she didn't even know, so I just threw a couple of things. Spring cleanup has been set up, gearing up for mowing, towing with the police department. The chief's in the building here, and that's kind of a partnership. We're tagging them first. They got plenty of time to move them. If they have expired tags and flat tires and the hoods up and all this other stuff that goes on, there's going to be a problem. It's going well, but from time to time, it's incredible. Some of the things, when they push back, it's like, well, it's been that way 5 years, and it's like, well, shame on us because we let it get that far, and 2, okay, we finally caught it, you know. and grass is starting to grow in the tear downs, again, positives. So, that was it. And I'll stop there, because I know how that's get sometimes.
Any questions of the mayor this evening? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll move on to communications.
Well, I joked about this at the last council meeting I was at, but guess what? I have another insurance check that we need to have appropriated. So it's $1,028. It had to do with some vehicles that we bought and replaced, and this is a refund.
Mr. Loffman,
Motion to refer to finance.
Mr. Evancho,
I'll second that motion.
all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion is granted. Next, please.
I have the annual report from the Cambridge Municipal Court, and I did speak with Katie Howe last week, who is the court administrator, and she indicated that Judge Williams does want to come and present an annual report, even though it's not hers, because she just took over in January, but she very much wants to be part of the city team and wants to come and address council. She just couldn't come tonight. So I forwarded that on to you all, I believe, today in an email. So you'll have that to look at, and then she will be here to present it in a couple of weeks.
All right, next, please.
I just need a motion to
Oh.
accept and place that on file.
Mr. Wolverton,
I'll make a motion, we accept and place on file.
Mr. Zaleski.
I'll second that.
All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion is granted. Next, please.
I have the park board minutes from February the 8th.
Mr. Loffman,
Motion to accept and place on file.
Ms. Hill,
I'll second that motion.
all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion is granted. Next, please.
I have monthly reports from the auditor, treasurer, and municipal court.
Mr. Wolverton,
Make a motion, we accept and place on file.
Ms. Mauer,
Second the motion.
all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion is granted. That it?
That's it.
Okay, we'll go to reports of committees.
Report of Finance Committee, March the 18th. We recommend that authorization be given to the fire department to accept the Division of State Fire Marshal grant and appropriate $10,000 to fire equipment.
Any questions of the committee on that report? Next, please.
Report of Finance Committee, March the 18th. We recommend that authorization be given to the mayor to sign agreement for consortium property.
Any questions of the committee on that report? Okay, we'll go on to unfinished business. Anybody? Audience portion? And new business. Okay, we'll go on to ordinances and resolutions.
An ordinance authorizing the administration to accept and appropriate the Division of State Fire Marshal grant.
Mr. Evancho,
Motion to suspend.
Mr. Zaleski.
I'll second that.
We'll call on the suspension, please.
Zaleski?
Yes.
Hill?
Yes.
Mauer?
Yes.
Laufman?
Yes.
Evancho?
Yes.
Wolverton?
Yes.
Mr. Wolfton
Motion to pass.
and Mr. Zaleski,
I'll second that.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mauer?
Yes.
Hill?
Yes.
Zaleski?
Yes.
Wolverton?
Yes.
Evancho?
Yes.
Laufman?
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Next, please.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor to sign agreement for consortium property.
Mr. Mauer
Motion to suspend?
and Mr. Loppin,
Second to suspend.
roll call on the suspension, please.
Zaleski?
Yes.
Wolverton?
Yes.
Mauer?
Yes.
Laufman?
Yes.
Evancho?
Yes.
Hill?
Yes.
Mr. Vancho,
Motion to pass.
Mr. Zaleski,
I'll second the pass.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Wolverton?
Yes.
Hill?
Yes.
Mauer?
Yes.
Zaleski?
Yes.
Evancho?
Yes.
Laufman?
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared adopted. Miscellaneous, Mr. Vancho.
Yes, Finance Committee will meet next Monday, April 1st at 4:30.
Okay, now I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session. Mr. Loffman,
Make a motion, we go into executive session to discuss contracts.
Ms. Hill,
I'll second that motion.
all in favor of the motion?
Roll-
say-
it
oh,
has to
my-
be a roll
that's
call.
fine. My bad, I knew that. Roll call, please.
Evancho?
Yes.
Hill?
Yes.
Laufman?
Yes.
Mauer?
Yes.
Wolverton?
Yes.
Zaleski?
Yes.
Wow, we're in executive session.
Nick, are you asking for any action or